Hi guys! So I've decided to do something a little bit different with the designers. Usually what I do is every 2 weeks I do a designer interview and then I do some text, obviously ask them some questions so you can see the inspiration, the concept, what it's all about and what you're buying into. But now I've actually decided to do videos. As I'm doing YouTube with you guys, I thought it'd be nice for you to actually see me change them, get to know the designer personally. This is the first one I've done, so it's with Elizabeth Rose, who's a new jewellery designer and the first jewellery designer on the site. So yeah, I hope you enjoy it and I'll see you soon. Hi everyone, so I've got Elizabeth Rhodes here, new talent designer. I'm going to ask her some questions so you get to know the concept behind her designs, the inspiration, and get to know the designer. So how long have you been designing for?
Well, I suppose I've been designing all my life.
Wow.
Because I've always loved just doodling and drawing little designs, and I remember drawing crazy wacky shoes in the car when I was little.
Oh,
like
that's
piano
cool.
boots and things,
Nice.
and like flame dresses. So I think I've always liked designing things with a sort of costume element.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
But I've been designing denim jewellery for only 2 years.
Oh, right, and obviously that's your collection that's going on Cagecity. Oh, that's wicked. So what initially attracted you to the fashion design industry, would you say?
I would say that I'm still not that aware of the fashion design industry because I'm completely self-taught.
Yeah. That's always nice though, like you've got the passion and you've done it yourself.
Yeah, so it's really just what inspires me personally, like music and fashion trends and what I see, I suppose street fashion.
Yeah. So you kind of said what inspires you there, but so you would say music is a big inspiration for you, just things around and about, would you say?
I really love 80s and 90s. I don't know if it's because like I'm a 90s child, but obviously I recognise that's what's in fashion at the moment.
Yeah.
So I suppose I draw on that. But
Yeah.
I've always been interested in like punk and grunge and anything that's kind of got an edge to it.
Oh, that's
and I like the idea that fashion is created through a sort of feeling or a movement. So like teenage angst or rebellion.
Yeah.
So I like that edgy sense to fashion.
Yeah, and you put that obviously in your designs, and she's wearing one of them now, which is absolutely beautiful, so that's available to buy soon. So how would you go about sourcing fabric and choosing the materials that you work with?
Well, I deliberately wanted to focus on using upcycled materials. So my main material I use is denim. So I get a lot of my denim from charity shops, and I try and search for unique looking vintage print clothing as well.
Oh, that's really cool. And then you adapt it in your design.
Yeah.
So
with this collection, I've only used denim and other bits and pieces, but I'm looking to use vintage printed clothing as well.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So I hope you will have a next collection with us. So you'll see that soon as well. So how would you describe your work?
Sort of reminiscent of different eras. Edgy, colourful, fun, a bit different. You don't really see denim jewellery.
Yeah, it's very different and very gorgeous. So what is the name of the collection that you're launching with us and what's the concept behind it?
The name of the collection is Summer in Space. I've basically been researching retrofuturism and how the past saw the future, and I really love all the galaxy prints at the moment and the pinks and blues, and then that made me think about Marie Antoinette and all her powdered cheeks and big dresses and ruffles, and that kind of links to her fashion and her chokers and ruffles with the current fashion. Yeah,
so the past and the future you just correspond to, really.
So it's kind of like Marie Antoinette summering in space.
Oh, that's cool, I like it. So how long on average does it take you to construct one of your original pieces?
It's quite hard to say because it's normally a process of a lot of experimentation and trial and error. So I would normally get some material and have a colour in mind and just want to sort of experiment with it, and then think about what might go with that, and then kind of collecting materials and different bits and bobs and sort of
seeing how it works.
Yeah, how it works.
Describe the general process that you go through.
Well, my inspiration could start anywhere really. Just with a picture or another piece of clothing I've seen, or anything really, and or it could just be a piece of material I spot and I just love, or a colour and I just want to run with that. So then I'll normally sort of prepare my denim first, so I'll treat that and get it looking how I want it, and then I'll start adding other bits to it, like embellishments and spikes or crystals or whatever I feel like, and think about what kind of look I want to create, whilst also probably spending a lot of time on Pinterest.
I love Pinterest,
Yeah.
it's really cool. What do you believe makes a quality piece of accessory?
Quality piece of accessory would be made from good quality materials, finished to a very high standard, and maybe lots of love.
Yay!
And something that is going to make you stand out and add something to your outfit and make you special.
Exactly, and an individual piece like your pieces. What does fashion mean to you?
Fashion means to me the opportunity to express myself however I want. I think that fashion should be fun, and you shouldn't take yourself too seriously with fashion.
100%.
And also for me, I'm quite a quiet person, so I think it's a nice way to express myself. A lot of people think that if someone's wearing something loud, then they are loud, but it's a really good way of showing your individuality.
100%, and that's exactly Cagecity. It's just being fun, wearing whatever you want, and not being intimidated by fashion, doing whatever you want. Is there any place in the world that you'd like to visit from a professional perspective? I've always wanted to go to New York just because I love Sex and the City. All the glam, and I just love to see how it compares to London because I've just never been. But I'd also love to go back in time as well. I'd love to go to Vivienne Westwood and Malcolm McLaren's first ever punk shop where they're kind of developing their ideas and kind of cutting things up and see what they're How they do it, that would be amazing. I'd love to do that too. That's a good one. How would you describe your personal style?
I'd like to say grungy, but that might be because I'm a bit lazy sometimes. I love my Converse, but then I don't think I can follow through with it because I just love colour too much. So I love pink and like holographic.
So a bit of both. So they're colourful, and then you put a little grunge edge to it. That's cool. Where do you see yourself in 5 years' time?
I'd love my brand Club LNB to be bigger and lots of women wearing my jewellery, and I'd really like to expand as well, maybe into clothing and other accessories, and I'd even like to try and get men involved somehow, maybe some jewellery for men, I'm not sure.
Oh, sounds like you've got a good plan. So just summarise your collection for Cagecity so people know.
So my collection contains statement necklaces, bold, spiky cuffs, but they're fun and colourful as well. Little chokers and pendants.
Beautiful. So beautiful. I can't wait to put them up.
So I just want you to have fun with them, and they're lovely and colourful, and hopefully will make you feel individual. So I hope you like it.
Yay! And I can't wait to get it up. So it'll be up really soon, guys, so make sure you look out for it. Thank you so much, Elizabeth. It's been so lovely having you in. So you'll see all her pictures, so you can check that out. I'll put the link below, so make sure you do. See you later. Thanks for watching. Bye.